listening pleasure, Reaching for the Bars.
Welcome to Reaching for the Bars podcast.
Hosted by me.
And me.
And me.
And me.
The guys.
The four people.
The guys that are usually here, except for Mabry, who's stepping in for our usual guy.
Yeah, today we have a special guest, Mabry
Cook.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Yeah, so we're going to do a little catch-up episode because Mabry hasn't been here in 7 or 8 weeks.
Well, we took a break off. We took a week off.
We took 1 week off because we all couldn't make it work. And then
No, it's okay.
hey,
We're allowed to break.
life happens, people.
We're allowed to have vacation.
Hey, we're like 3 years into this.
Yeah. This is
Pretty-
episode 160, I believe.
is it really?
Mm-hmm.
When
That's
we get to
pretty amazing.
200, it's going to be a party.
Dude, yeah, party time for sure.
Pop, 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 pop,
All right, so today we're just going to do a catch-up episode. We're going to talk about a bunch of different things. Who do you want to start with?
I say we start with Caleb.
I say we start with Caleb because I know one of the things Caleb wants to talk about, and I'm super excited.
You want to start with that, or do you want to start
Is it
with
too
Mike?
deep?
That's
Too
too.
intense.
That'll be too much energy. Start with something else.
It's all rise
Yeah.
today.
So
I just-
all rise.
So I'm sure you guys have heard this type of question before,
Okay.
but we've never talked about it on podcast. I thought it'd be something fun to talk about.
I'm a little nervous.
So you live your daily life and think about the convenience it would be to have something at your fingertips and you have 5 fingers on one hand.
Okay.
What are the top 5 liquids that you would have at your disposal as far as like if you could like shoot something out of your finger, what are the top 5 liquids you would have? And
So
I'm
you're
talking
saying,
about
like,
like condiments
Yeah.
Okay.
and you can talk and like
Think about that.
any kind of liquid as far as like, I don't know.
Like whiskey.
Whiskey, exactly, yeah, like liquor, drinks. It doesn't even have to be something edible. It can be something not edible that you just
sanitizer?
hand sanitizer. Yeah, sure.
I think you guys are going to be surprised. These 3 are semen.
So now you have 4 things that shoot semen.
Yeah.
I was like, you already have one. It's too many things.
I mean, you already have one. The one takes a little bit of work, but
Whiskey and Diet Coke. I got 3 Siemens, whiskey,
Oh,
and Diet
I
Coke.
like how you already got the mix. What about rum?
What if you accidentally use the wrong finger?
what? Hey, what do you? What do you?
Hey, I'll tell you what, whiskey and semen is pretty good.
In what scenario do you need to have semen out of 3 of your fingers?
I don't want to be. I don't want to be surprised by anything.
He's like, oh, Spider-Man.
All right, I think for sure I'm rocking hand sanitizer.
I like it.
Okay.
Lame.
Definitely rocking whiskey.
Nerd.
What kind of whiskey
Yeah,
is
yeah,
coming out of your
that's what
finger?
Yeah, you got.
Oh,
Yes.
Like,
That was
Knob Creek. I mean, if I don't have to pay for
Yeah,
it,
that's what I'm
do I have to pay for the thing that's coming?
No, this
Oh.
is all you have.
Bro, that's amazing.
you want me to
love
go?
that.
I got all
Would-
5 right
would
You
now.
got all
like-
5?
You got all 5 already?
Go ahead,
Oh,
go
wow.
ahead.
I just thought about this.
Sweet tea,
Okay.
Okay.
Coke Zero.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we're all on the same page here.
I was thinking about throwing Coke Zero.
Yeah, there's gonna be
in there,
Diet Coke Zero.
Coke
yeah.
Zero, George Dickel 8 year.
but- Okay. Okay.
Get it. And you know it's unlimited. So I'm
That's-
gonna mix it.
that's
I
the
mean,
whiskey
You know
you're
what?
gonna
Yeah, it's
I
good.
mean-
Oh, he
I
just talked himself into drinking a nice whiskey mix.
I was
He
going to say,
like,
but I'm with you,
It's
though.
free.
It's
unlimited.
It works. It's unlimited. All right. Okay. Keep
Chocolate milk.
going. Nice.
Chocolate milk, I like it.
Nice.
Two of your
it.
two of
No,
two of
I
your
like
4 are so fat right now.
I like it.
And then honey mustard.
Honey mustard.
You ever go somewhere and they're
That's-
like, we don't have honey mustard? I'm like, well, I do.
No,
I've never asked for honey mustard, to be honest.
Andrew's like, I got you.
that's how he picks up
People are like,
girls.
I don't
That's how he
like that it
picks up
came out
girls.
of-
He's like,
It's like, I don't like that it
Taste
came
it.
out of your finger.
It's honey roasted.
Oh, I got the ultimate hack. I just realized it. You ready? Because they give you shots of testosterone, right?
Oh my god.
Just TRT. Just TRT coming out of the pinky finger.
no, you want to keep that in your body,
But no, this is like another supply.
but
that-
drinking
I
it
put
doesn't help.
Yeah, but he can have it, put it in a syringe. It's unlimited
Syringe it.
TNT.
Yeah, I'm putting it in a syringe.
So I
and just,
do
like
want to
it.
remind you.
So you're gonna wait. You're gonna squirt it out of your body to inject it back.
Because
in your
I mean,
body.
if the whiskey was in your body, you're not already
put it in
drunk.
the glass.
You're putting
That's
it in
fair.
the glass.
That's a
drink
fair
it.
statement.
okay,
I
all
like
right.
it. I like
Okay,
it.
okay.
Look, you're just mad.
So Mabry's going TRT.
rocking a TRT, so I'll be dead in a couple years. It won't really matter.
Way too much.
I like that. Yeah, for sure. I like. No, I'm not gonna go TRT. And you don't need that much, right? I don't think.
Not that much.
Yeah,
Not
you see,
unlimited
My mind
supply.
didn't go anywhere other than food, so I'm curious to see if y'all come up with some other.
I mean, I'm
Oh,
just.
I mean, I've thought about this for a while. I've had this question in my mind, so
I
have an
definitely like the
advantage.
hand
Oil, maybe?
sanitizer.
free oil changes for.
Ooh.
Oil.
But I mean, he's right though. You don't have to pay for
Andrew's on. In my opinion, Andrew's on the right.
No, I got it. Gas.
Yes.
Oh
yes.
my God.
Bro,
I like it. High five, Dusty.
Yes.
Gas,
Bro,
gas,
you just
gas.
sitting there with your finger in the tank.
Yeah.
I'll be done. Why would you at a gas station? You
Wait,
can
yeah, I was
use
gonna
it
say
all.
you go to a gas station, you're like,
Yeah.
is yours not free? And they're like, can we have some? You're like, no. This is for me.
No, this is premium.
No, yeah. I'm on the same. That was like one of the things I thought about
That's
over
smart.
time.
Oh,
It's like,
liquid gold.
Oh, just like molten gold.
Molten gold.
Molten gold.
And you just make a.
That's
A
a
coin.
weapon too. You know, I was like debating coffee. You know what I mean?
coffee's not a bad one.
That'd be
You know,
good.
just- it's gotta be good
Thinking
coffee.
of somebody going like this.
You don't even have to have a cup. You're just sitting there. Why is Mabry sucking on his thumb again? He's drinking coffee. Don't worry about it.
You're just looking at a girl in the meeting, and you're like,
Yeah.
and she's files sexual harassment against you. He was sucking his finger the whole time he was looking at me.
Coffee.
You were
All right.
talking, and it was coffee.
So Andrew had his 5.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Okay, so I'm not going 3 Siemens.
That
was a joke.
I'm embarrassed that I didn't think of anything other than.
I'm going molten gold. I'm going gasoline.
I mean,
Molten gold seems a little cheeky.
Why?
cheeky.
It's
I like
it's
that.
liquid.
I mean, he's got a point.
Molten
Found a
gold.
loophole. I mean,
You were like, gas is cool, but molten gold is stupid. No, it's
I like
better.
This seems like a hack.
Molten gold. He said gas is a hack, right?
No, gas is a
I like
liquid.
gas is an
That's
actual
awesome.
liquid.
So is molten gold.
You're making something solid.
Yeah.
Liquid.
yeah, that's exactly.
Literally changing
like liquid dollar bills. No, so
You're like Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Anything come out of your finger.
molten gold, gasoline, mayonnaise,
Ugh, disgusting.
I love
What
mayonnaise.
kind of mayonnaise?
Hellman's olive oil.
That is so.
Okay.
All right.
I'll take it.
Maybe a whiskey, a good whiskey,
Yeah.
like a good whiskey, and then Diet Coke.
I like that.
I'm talking like
Are you doing
top
Diet
shelf.
Coke or Coke,
Coke
Zero?
Zero, Coke Zero.
Zero,
It's all the
but-
same to me.
No,
I'll drink
it's not.
both. I mean,
There you
okay,
go.
whatever. It's fine.
It's not.
I'll just write it off.
I like that. This is a solid 5.
That's a solid.
That's a
I
solid
wanna hear
5.
I mean, I like,
I'm a millionaire. I don't have to pay for
the
gas.
molten gold's kind of like a
You're
loophole
gonna
for me,
inflate-
but
yeah.
I mean, it's all right.
I mean,
found a
to be
loophole.
fair, it's going to take some work. You know, he's going to have to mold it. And
No, I don't. If I went to a pawn shop and they were like, "How much gold do you have?" I'd be like, "Unlimited."
Give me some money.
Here it comes. Where do you want it?
Not my face. I'm like, oops. Caleb, your 5. Did you do your 5?
I did not. I got
Well,
very
let's
distracted.
let's do maybe for
Yeah,
So
I
you
feel
got
like
5?
I feel like Caleb's got the
Caleb's got
ultimate
him loaded.
Well, I
5.
mean,
You got 5.
they're not
Go
that
ahead.
great.
I'm going.
I didn't
for
think of molten
sure
gold.
gas now.
Gasoline,
I'm going
yep.
gas. I kind of want to steal your molten gold, but I'm not going to.
Molten platinum.
Lithium. It's like the new for all the batteries. So
Yeah,
if,
it's like-
so if that way.
no.
they-
That's a terrible idea.
If they that way, if cars start running on the EV chargers, I can go lithium. I'm right back in the game.
that's pretty smart.
But no, sorry. So I'm definitely going gas. Definitely going whiskey. Dude, I'm gonna throw a Coke Zero in there too. I got it's almost like
Nice
I-
dog.
I-
Same. We touch Coke Zero fingers.
I like a good Coke Zero,
Yeah.
even without whiskey in it. It's a good drink to have.
You don't
on
wait.
tap.
Wait. Just to be clear, you don't always put whiskey in your Coke Zero. Right? You just said it like as if I'll drink Coke Zero
I
raw.
was just making the point that I was just
It's like,
give me that
it's just
raw
like,
Coke Zero.
bread with no butter.
Yeah.
Like, I'll have a piece of slice of bread.
Yeah, that's not.
God.
Molten Gold's looking pretty good right now.
I'll be honest with you. We're trying to shake that molten gold.
I mean, that's basically just unlimited money.
Honestly, you said mayonnaise and then you said olive oil, and honestly, that would be
Olive oil?
sweet.
Actually,
That is
olive oil's
sweet.
super expensive.
Exactly.
If
That
you
would
had a
be
finger with olive oil,
like really good quality olive oil, it's just every
not
time
bad
you
one.
cook, you're just like, it'd be so
maybe
nice.
use it as like a bronzing agent for
Yeah.
the sun.
Ooh.
You don't have to buy sunscreen
That
anymore.
would be
Well,
sweet.
I think I don't think that does the same thing as.
Oh,
sunscreen.
dude, wait. What if you had a sunscreen on one of your fingers? You're like,
Wasted finger.
come
You're
here,
just like-
kids.
Wait, you're just naming a lot of white substances.
Yeah, you're back to just 3 Siemens on your. Like, I mean,
Yeah, seriously.
I've already got 2 things that shoot semen. I don't need another one.
Dude.
I'm gonna take a very nice. I don't know one off the top of my head, but a very nice Cabernet.
I knew you were gonna say wine. So you have whiskey and wine.
Austin Hope. Okay.
Huh? Oh yeah, yeah.
Is that one that Todd gave you?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But I mean, like you think about how expensive alcohol is. Imagine not having to pay for alcohol.
That'd be a life.
Or
That'd be
just
good.
Mabry's more excited about that than gas. He's like, dude,
honestly-
think how much money you spend a week on alcohol.
Dude, my gas and alcohol budget just went down to
but,
nothing.
but think about that. The capacity of what it is in your hand. Like,
I mean,
so think about you can have, say you had unlimited alcohol regardless. Like, just like, oh, you have unlimited alcohol whenever
What?
you want it.
What'd you just do to me?
I was just saying, fill up a drink. I was just like,
Oh,
But you go to a football game and they're like, you can't bring alcohol in here.
you're like, okay.
But now,
yeah. And you
oh,
don't even
but
have.
can I bring this empty cup
You don't even have to. Well, you don't even
You don't need a cup.
bro.
Oh,
You just
you're
suck it on your.
Why would
finger,
you
bro.
put it in a cup?
for your
Just
friends?
think about it if you hit that.
Oh,
shot
actually,
of-
that's a good point.
Yeah.
Caleb, you want some beer?
Open your mouth.
Oh no, it's in your eyes. Oh my goodness.
And then hand sanitizer. That's my. I'm definitely going that way.
Yeah, how much hand sanitizer? do you
Yeah, I was
use?
about to say hand sanitizer.
You're using too much because you
Here's-
need it in your hand to
Here-
squirt.
Here's my thing that really just bugs me out about like washing my hands in the bathroom is that if you think about the process, you use the bathroom. Me personally, when I walk in the bathroom, I know from the moment I woke up to where I'm at right now, I know where my junk's been. It's been in my pants.
Right.
It's been contained right here.
You're looking at this the wrong way, man. I promise you.
I whip my junk out, pee, put my junk back in, and then I had to go over and touch something that someone else just did the same thing.
You're taking a weird
And now I'm
stance.
touching where they just touched for their junk
Yeah, you're not-
before they wash their hands, because you can't wash your hands before you turn it on.
Yeah.
And now they have the motion sensors, but then you're just sitting there like waving your hand underneath.
okay, so
it.
you don't want to look foolish.
Well, I mean, I like the motion sensor, but you don't always have that option.
I'm gonna
That's my
say
Baby's like, I'm not washing my hands.
My
anymore."
point is when you go in a bathroom to go the process of go wash your hands, you're touching a lot more things.
Are you not worried about where your hands have been before they touch your junk?
Do you wash your hands before you pee?
No, of course
Then
not.
why?
So
would,
why
what's the
would you
point?
worry
Yeah,
about
what's
it?
the
Yeah.
point?
But of course you know where your
I
junk's
thought that
been.
was about to be
Then,
like,
okay, well, what's the
What if you touched like you know,
Yeah, but if
you're not washing your
if you're
hands
not
before
washing
you-
your hands before you pee, it doesn't matter.
it matters.
He's
It
like,
doesn't.
Dusty thought he had it figured out. I got to spit on all y'all.
Yeah, y'all aren't worried about where your hands have been.
I'm gonna be honest. I might start washing my hands before I start peeing.
That's not
Honestly,
And then not
Sometimes
wash
I do.
afterwards.
Sometimes I
I
do.
mean, like you eating hot wings, like you better wash your hands.
I understand.
I had a bad situation like that one time.
do that.
I understand the concept of like going in there and like you need to wash your hands before you leave because now you're about to go in the world after touching your junk,
Right,
which
right.
you don't want anybody. But my thing is a simple hand sanitizer would go way better. than-
99.9% of bacteria.
It would be way better than actually washing your hands. So we don't need all because think about the plumbing, all the stuff.
Okay, Caleb, go ahead.
Okay. Enough. I mean, I will give it to you. Yeah. It's a creative choice.
But you're my friend. I'll just get you to give me some hand sanitizer. I don't even need
That's
it in my
right.
finger
Yeah. I
anymore.
mean,
That's
if
true.
we were smart, we
That's
would all
true.
sync up.
So I got the gold. I'm not sharing that with you guys.
yeah,
but
we
I'll-
got way too many Diet Cokes.
yeah, we all have Diet Coke.
because we can't.
You
We
guys
can't
all-
always be together when we need a diet coke.
You guys all have like Coke Zero and whiskey. So why would I choose both of those?
You should go rum. That's a good friend.
That's what I was gonna do.
Yes, good friend. Good friend.
So-
You need to
so-
go different than whiskey.
but it's
Go vodka.
We
Well,
can just
you
have
go
different
different.
You go
He
vodka.
went
No, I'm
first.
not going vodka.
Tequila.
You go. Yeah, you go vodka. You go whiskey because you're a bigger whiskey guy.
Okay.
I'll go tequila.
Nice.
And then you go rum.
Wow.
Yeah, I got
And
rum.
then we're a good friend.
Spice.
Do you even like tequila?
What?
Spiced rum.
No, but we're friends.
Oh,
I'm taking a bullet. Yeah.
But think about it, like when we see each other, if you're like, I don't have.
I mean,
to
how often
bother
do you drink
I
without
can-
us?
I
Us,
can give
one of
you-
us being
You
here.
just bring like a bottle, and I'll give you a bottle of whiskey.
And
feel
good whiskey, top
Yeah.
shelf whiskey.
Yeah.
That's what I want. Mabry's finger whiskey.
Yeah.
Caleb, you don't get drunk every night?
I mean, I usually drink whenever I'm around one of the.
let's be
one of
honest.
the three of you. That's the only time I'm
I've got
drinking.
a problem.
Wait, Caleb, you do your thing and then
All
I'll
right,
say
let's
my
hear
thing.
it.
All right, so if you know me, you know that number one choice, Dawn dish detergent.
Oh,
That's
Nice.
actually good.
Nice.
That's good.
So
That's actually really
that checks
good.
out. Gasoline
Yep.
was like a big one for
Everybody
me.
needs their own gas finger.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
that's
amazing.
I
Gotta
mean,
have a gas finger.
Obviously, 87. I'm not getting that fancy stuff. Am I right, Andrew?
I mean, I would
Oh.
have to get premium. I mean, but why not?
You don't
Wouldn't
have to get premium.
If it's
I guess
unlimited,
if you-
wouldn't
I'll be
you're
honest
not
with
paying
you.
for it, you
If
might
I'm
as well
not
get
paying for it, it's rocket fuel.
That's
I'm gonna
right.
go buy me a diesel truck.
Yeah.
Oh, diesel. Yeah, that might be a better.
Let's go.
Man, that would allow Rachel for me to get a real truck.
Kale's like it's diesel.
I have this diesel finger, but nowhere to put it. Come on, Rachel.
It's kind of a sick nickname.
Old diesel finger.
Old diesel finger. Get ready for that diesel finger, big girl.
Yum yum sauce.
Oh.
Wow.
Nice.
Right?
Will you give me some of your yum yum sauce?
That's good.
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
Bro, we're going to be hitting you up for that yum yum.
Caleb, you come over. I just got sushi.
Gabby's listening right now. You stupid, Mabry. Stupid. You idiot.
Gabby's at home like, Mabry, go ahead with the yum yum sauce. Mabry, yum yum sauce. Mabry, yum yum sauce.
Gabby's like flirting with me. I'm like, hey, you feeling a little frisky? She just grabs my finger, starts sucking on it. It's like, get off my yum yum finger.
Where'd you get that sushi from?
And then I'm going. Oh, what was my next one? Oh, I'm gonna go spiced rum
Nice.
Oh, nice.
for
Good friend.
for the
For
team,
the crew.
Yeah.
for the crew, and then last one was gonna be Dr. Pepper Zero.
Oh.
Because
DPZ is good.
I
I don't
do
like
like
that.
Dr. Pepper better than Coke.
You like
That's a
DP?
personal choice.
You like a little
So
DP?
4 out of 5 are edible, and then I mean I probably shouldn't be drinking gas. I assume.
Probably
Right?
not. I don't
It
think
smells
you
so
want
good,
Dawn.
though.
Are you
It
eating
does smell
Dawn?
good.
Oh no,
This is-
no, yeah, that's right. I forgot I did. I forgot I did.
Hey, man, hold
I
on.
was like, "Are you drinking Dawn? Hold on."
That's so smart, though. Like, how many times have you been like pretty much out of shampoo or body wash? You're like,
Yeah.
"God dang it."
No, that is a good. I mean, think
I mean,
about
it
it.
is Dawn detergent.
I have one of my 3-in-1 body shampoo, body wash, and conditioners at my house and here at the gym.
Yeah.
Every
I
man
wouldn't
Jack.
even need it. Oh, I don't.
I didn't
Mine's
know.
the 3-in-1. What is it? Dial?
No, okay.
Poor. Excuse me.
Maybe so.
Man. Dial's a nice brand.
Caleb said, Dial's good, man.
I'm about it.
lay off?
I'm very excited. So people that go to the gym that we go to would figure it out pretty quickly. But the Dial hand soap that becomes foam that we just got
Yeah.
here at the gym.
Oh, yeah.
So to refill it, I saw this hack on like Instagram. To refill it, you fill it most of the way up with water. You put a little bit of Dawn dish detergent in there, shake it up, and then you have blue hand soap.
Okay, that's poor.
That's poor.
That's not pork. It's the same thing.
Caleb's like, you know that antibacterial hand soap that you think you're using?
It's still antibacterial.
It's not.
It's better than what you had. It's Dawn dish detergent.
Don, is that antibacterial?
Yeah, dude.
Are we sure about that?
You're eating off of
Sure
those
about
dishes
that?
that
They use
you
it on
clean it
dogs.
with.
Huh?
Yeah, I think,
Use it on
I
ducks.
think that's pretty tough stuff.
I mean,
there.
Are
I
we
think
sure
it's a
about
good
that?
idea.
Those ducks are
mean-
cute.
It gets your hands clean.
Those ducks are cute.
You get your dishes clean.
It gets your body clean.
No, it gets your body clean.
Hey.
Get your body and your teeth clean.
Yeah. Caleb's brushing his
No
teeth.
one
It's
said
just foam.
toothpaste. No one said toothpaste, but I'll be honest.
Actually,
with you,
toothpaste wouldn't be a bad one.
nah, I'm willing to pay for toothpaste. Think about how
Yeah.
long it takes to go through a tube.
What kind of
toothpaste.
brand of toothpaste
Yeah.
y'all use?
Colgate.
baby.
Okay.
Crest.
Crest.
No, not Crest.
Honestly, I yeah. that one.
Aquafina.
What is it?
I don't know. I know. I'm with.
Aquafresh?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh,
Aquafresh?
I went through a period of time where I was using Sensodyne, and that got made fun of because it's an old person's toothpaste.
It is an old person toothpaste.
Unless you have sensitive teeth.
Unless you
I
have
don't
sensitive teeth. Then why were you using it?
I don't know.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not committed to a brand of toothpaste.
I'm not
There's
either.
sometimes I go in there and I'm just like, oh, let me
Whatever's-
grab that Colgate, and I'm like, well, hold up.
Hey, how good is your
What
kids'
is-
toothpaste?
I've
What
been
is
looking
this
for that tube
purple?
before.
What is this purple thing with all the elaborate, like, bro? I was
Remember
like,
when you were a kid and you had toothpaste and
my
it
kids
tastes
have
so
it now.
good?
My kids have theirs now.
I will drink that toothpaste.
Well, they pretty much.
That's
do.
what. Yeah. Penelope loves getting her teeth brushed every night
You just
because
said her toothbrush. I was like,
it's like peach flavored or whatever.
Oh, that's great.
That sounds
They
like
make
good
it for adults now. I saw an Instagram thing where
it's
they
like
have like
full of sugar.
it's like iced tea, mango.
Oh my
whatever.
God, iced tea?
Let's do it.
Maybe Andrew's like, is this Zaxby's toothpaste? Oh my God.
Specifically,
God.
Zaxby's honey mustard, by the way. That's what I would get.
Let's do the next one that you were talking about.
Oh, the
Yeah,
good
yeah.
one.
Let's do
Oh,
this
that was
one.
just the first thing. Caleb.
I'll pull it up.
What do you want to squirt
So
out of
I
your
can read it
fingers? Then, colon.
I'll be honest, that was awesome though. Good one.
So so
Why
I
is
s-
it 10 fingers?
Oh God, could you imagine if you had 5?
We shouldn't have, it would have taken us the whole episode.
Yeah, we would.
Sorry, there's sound to that video that you sent us.
I think that's just
So-
shows how simple we are.
We want to take a screenshot of it so it doesn't go away.
Oh, that's probably smart.
Yeah.
But
This is a real thing that happened.
this is a real
Real
thing.
thing.
I saw this on a different podcast that I watch, and they talked about it, and I was like, this is something that we should definitely talk about.
Yes.
But and then Dusty ended up seeing the same thing and then sent it to us.
I was laughing my butt off when I read this. I was laughing so hard when I read this. And I was literally thinking like what would happen. Well, we'll talk about it when we talk about it.
So this is a Reddit thing that a guy put up.
Oh.
The title is Guy in My League is offering Pollard, so Tony Pollard,
Yeah.
and CMC, Christian McCaffrey.
Running back
And
for the
I
Cowboys.
get for Christian McCaffrey, and I get to bang his wife one time. Before we get into the full description, Guy in My League is 3-5 fantasy football.
Which is a pretty good record.
For those who don't know, Tony Pollard is not even close to Christian McCaffrey in
right
skill.
at this. Yeah,
You called him
correct.
McCafferty.
McCaffrey.
Oh,
sorry.
McCafferty.
But so description: Guy in my league is 3-5 record and desperate to turn his team around, and needs more consistency with his running back. He sent me a text saying he wants Christian McCaffrey, but there's not really anyone on his team I want. I'm currently 7-1, and I don't need to change anything at all. He said I could bang his wife one time if I accept the trade and it goes through. Honestly, it's pretty tempting since she has huge tits and I've always fantasized about her. Is it worth throwing my chances to win the championship out the window to bang his wife?
So first off, there's one guy in our league in my brain. Let's see if we all. There's one guy in my league that I think
I
right
don't know
now,
if I wanna
if
do
you
that.
offered him, he would 100% take. It doesn't matter whose wife it was.
Whose wife it is?
Yeah, I think he would say yes to it no matter what.
I don't know who I know who you're
I don't know
talking
if I want to
about.
out somebody like
No,
that.
don't say his name.
Okay.
No, don't guess it. God, don't guess it.
These are real people, Andrew.
God dang
I
it,
thought you
Andrew.
wanted to go round robin.
Andrew's like, ha ha ha, James.
For sure.
Yeah, it is James. No, it's not James. It's not James.
It's
It's
not
not
James,
James.
obviously.
I hope it's not James. Like, God.
He's listening. He's like,
James like, I'll
James
bang
like-
all your wives. Yeah. James is like, don't say my name. Don't say my name. Don't say my name.
Why would you say my name?
we're like, it's obviously not James. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, it's
not
definitely
me.
Obviously not.
Definitely.
Okay.
Oh, James is gonna listen to this episode anyway. You're on.
Yeah,
it.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
He's like, Mabry's there, skip.
All right, so the only thing I have to say is that is out of pocket, man. What
No,
are
I don't
people-
think so.
What? What does
All
that
right, here's
mean?
where I'm at.
What does that
Like
mean?
it's unbelievable.
It's foul.
Yeah,
It's a crazy thought to even have.
Here's
What if
where
they're
I'm at.
What if they're on the verge of a divorce?
What if they have an open marriage?
Unless.
What if they're not happy in their marriage?
they're
So
swinging.
like,
What if they
so here's the
swinging?
argument. So here's the
Yeah,
argument,
swinging.
right?
Yeah, fair.
So like you lose, you are not. You don't even lose because you're 7-1. So you're gonna probably end up still
hold
making
on.
the playoffs.
Wait.
Wait,
Am
listen.
I the only
Let's
one
go
that's
back to-
against this?
No,
And I'm the
listen.
unmarried guy?
Listen, here's the thing is, we don't know these people in their life.
Okay.
So
That's right.
all we can take it is base value and logic.
The
That's
fact
right.
that they're
So-
even discussing it.
We don't
is
know.
like-
So
we don't
I can
even-
only-
yeah, we don't know what the situation.
I can only
is.
assume the guy that's 7-1 and has Christian McCaffrey is like Andrew, single, not married, not
Yeah.
like.
That's the guy you want to
Where-
propose it to.
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And then the guy
can't
that's
propose that
3-5 is like our situation,
Yeah.
married and
Has a kid.
has kid.
Bills, house,
Yeah.
He's like, this is the only joy I have.
But anyway, so think about
on the verge of suicide.
so think about this situation, right?
My God.
So fantasy football happens every single year. Say you trade Christian McCaffrey away and you have Tony Pollard and you finish 7 in whatever it is. You don't win another game the rest of the year. And that guy ends up winning. He's
Yeah.
like, I won the championship. And all you have to say is, I banged your wife.
Yeah.
Well,
That
that's
is
not-
like it completely ends all arguments with that guy.
But I think. Well, I don't think so because I don't think he cares if he's willing to throw his wife.
That's
into
true.
the fire.
What
That's,
if-
that's
okay,
another
Andrew-
situation.
How was it, loser?
Hold on a second, Andrew. Hypothetically, Mabry proposes this trade to you,
Oh, gosh.
but Mabry is married to Hermione Granger.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good. That's a good point.
Now, are we talking a little different?
Because he did say he fantasizes about the wife.
Yeah,
right?
he fantasizes
So
about.
yeah, what is it? Emma Watson.
Emma Watson.
I'm married
Emma
to Emma
Watson, that's
Watson, and you're like, dude, Mabry's wife is Emma Watson. Let's go.
Mabry's married to Emma Watson, and he's like, I need Christian McCaffrey. I
need-
will let you bang Hermione Granger.
One time. So
Just
here's
once.
your thing. You got to decide.
And if you can't, and if it's only a little quickie, it doesn't, that's it.
You end early. You end early.
It is what it is.
But here's the thing: is in 5 years from now, are you gonna remember who won the fantasy football league in 2023?
I will.
Are you gonna remember if you had sex with Hermione Granger?
Quit saying it, right?
From the Sorcerer's Stone.
Oh boy.
At least movie 7.
He's like Chamber Secrets or no deal. For those of you listening, that's the second movie. Still very young.
Very, very young. Yeah, so let's
It just
basically
seems-
the other guy
you're
clearly
like,
is
you're up in the
fantasizing.
ante to try to get the situation.
No,
But to
no,
me, it's
well,
like,
no,
you're
no,
still
no.
my
We're not.
friend.
We're not
But
upping the ante.
this-
We're saying that Mabry is married to somebody that you find
Fantasize.
unbelievably
You-
attractive, that you
we're
fantasize
assuming
about.
that you
We're
think
not
is
even-
attractive.
Basically, what we're saying, we're not across the threshold of asking if you fantasize about my wife. We're going to give you someone we know that you
Yeah.
fantasize about,
Yeah.
and let's just go there.
Andrew's like, I love Mexicans. We said Hermione Granger. We already said it.
He's like, I'll take the deal if it's Gabby.
He's like, what if it wasn't Hermione? What if it was a short Mexican, a couple kids,
Maybe just
I don't
recently
know.
had
Knee injuries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe just recently had
maybe
surgery.
tore an ACL? I don't know. I'm just spitting out some stuff.
It just feels, I don't know, sad.
It's sad for you for sure,
Andrew,
but it's also sad for him.
It's very sad.
He's so invested in fantasy football that he's willing to let you.
he's like, quit
What is
pointing at
this
me. It's not
relationship?
me.
Sorry.
What is this
Who
relationship?
you gonna
ending-
point to?
For all the ladies yelling at us. What is this
There's no
relationship?
women listening to this podcast. Oh wait, Anna maybe. Anna
What,
listens to
what
the
is the
podcast.
relationship where the
This is
where
all a
that's
joke,
even
everybody,
A
yeah?
possible
What?
possibility?
What? What relationship is it
I
possible?
mean, how sad is this wife?
I mean,
Oh, maybe she hates him.
Yeah, how does he convince her to be
That's
like,
what
hey,
I'm
I need you
saying.
to have sex with him so I can get Kirsten McCaffrey?
I can only assume he puts that up after having approval. I mean, you don't
that's
put.
that's actually a good point.
He's probably like, listen,
He's probably like, look,
if
you
I
know,
don't
but
win,
then-
if I don't win this year, I'm going to kill myself, and you'll be alone. So you either have sex with this guy,
yeah.
or I'm
well,
done.
he's the guy.
She's like, honestly, you're gonna be alone either way.
the
After
wife
this year.
is the wife is probably like, yeah, sure. I'll say he's probably attractive.
Oh, that would be the worst.
That would be
Actually,
the
that's
what
the
I'm
worst.
saying.
That's
If you ask, and
Yeah.
she says sure, it's like,
What are you
wait,
talking
hold
about?
on.
Sure.
Yeah. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, actually, that's actually worse.
Look, I mean, my thing is like we don't know. Like they could be swingers. Like
That's
the
true.
offer.
Yeah, we don't know their-
Here's
we
the
don't know their
question.
life.
Are you taking the offer
Yeah,
Emma Watson
It's not. It's
on
not.
the table? Literally.
It's not the question of the 3 and 5 guy, what his situation's like. It's more of the question of the 7 and 1 guy. What is he going to do?
Yeah, that's right.
Do
we,
you
we
win?
understand that the person who's offering this is a dark, depressing place. Like, here, I mean, if you're offering your wife up for Christian McCaffrey, it's bad.
Like here's what happened. Here's what happened with this guy.
Life's barely worth living at that point.
He
But it
missed.
kinda
Like
makes
hold
you
on,
think
hold
that
on.
His wife's not worth it.
No, hold on. This guy has missed a promotion at work. He asked for a raise, didn't get it. He looks at his
Jeez.
league standing right now. He's 3 and 5. Like, I mean, he's got an ugly kid. I don't know.
Or maybe he's winning at everything else in life except for
Oh, you're
fantasy
going the
football.
opposite. He
And he's
can't
just-
not
And he
win.
can't not win.
And he's like, because he won because his wife is super hot.
and he's just like,
Yeah, yeah.
And then, so here's
he's not worried about. He's
Oh,
just like,
actually,
yeah.
that's a good point. What if he's
What
like,
if it's a complete, like we're sitting here like, oh, it's so sad, and he's like, trust me, dude, you can't live up to the hype.
he's like, she's gonna want me more because of how
After,
inadequate
yeah,
your
she's
penis
gonna
is.
see- Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Then definitely not.
Here's the thing, and that's why I was saying, don't make assumptions. Just take the deal as logic and facts. Are you taking the deal?
then probably not.
You're not having sex with Emma
If
Watson.
it's that way.
Andrew's like, honestly, I'm either depressed or now depressed. So, I don't even come out on top of it, right? And then here's what I would say if you're the single guy: is you just take the deal, get yours, and then watch Christian McCaffrey get hurt in 2 weeks.
I was about to say,
and he'd really have it going on.
I was going to say, if you're a single guy and you're already 7 and 1 at this point in the league, right?
You're making it.
Well, not even you're making it, but is Chris, like I know Christian McCaffrey's a big player, but the last few weeks he hasn't been like a stud. So
starting
you're
to fall
still
apart.
winning games with really Christian McCaffrey being
The
that
Niners
great.
are starting to crack.
So
he's gonna get hurt.
I mean, you get to trade away somebody and also sleep with someone's wife, and then you're.
So here's what really is going to happen. The guy that's offering that is
I
the,
wish you'd
is the
stop
league
pointing at me.
commissioner.
Yeah, I wish you'd stop pointing.
So
at
it's
me.
like Mabry. He's the league commissioner. He makes this deal with Andrew. Andrew, like then he just reverts the deal back.
No, they make the trade, and he's like, "All right, when can I have sex with your wife?" He's like, "Who said you can
Yeah.
have sex with my wife?"
Thanks for the
What?
trade, Bubba.
And everyone's like, "I can't believe you made that trade." And he's like, "No, I was gonna get to have sex with his wife."
like,
and then
what's
he's
the-
like,
And then, but you're the bad
think-
guy.
Yeah,
you're
you
the bad
think
guy.
that I would let you have sex with my wife for Christian McCaffrey? Are you crazy? Now that would be some twisted. This whole
exactly
thing
right.
could just be a twisted plot. Like,
Yeah. To make him feel bad.
but anyway, that is a funny, depressing, but also maybe crazy cool thing. I don't know.
No, I don't.
I mean,
so.
I think you
I
need
wanna-
to have more background information. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you want to.
Yeah,
I want to
like,
know
if
them.
You came out and you were like, yeah,
Oh,
their
what if
whole
he's like-
group of friends is swingers. Then it's
what
like,
if-
oh, well, then it's like it's
what-
basically like a bet.
What if there's more? What if there's more to the conversation? And he's like, "Look, I'll trade you Tony Pollard for Christian McCaffrey, and I'll let you have sex with my wife, who is the equivalent of Christian McCaffrey, and I'll have sex with your wife, who's the equivalent of Tony
Oh,
Pollard, so that we're even."
and then
And
it's
so now he's calling his wife a dog. Like, she's okay, but she's no Christian McCaffrey. But I got Christian McCaffrey. He's like, that's the trade.
It's an equal trade.
That's an equal trade.
because like yeah,
Because now
because
everything's even Stevens.
well then
Except, for,
everything's
except for
even-
the wives can't find out who's Christian McCaffrey and who's Tony Pollard.
yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
yeah, that's for sure.
Honestly,
You
like
don't want that. You don't want to have that conversation.
it takes a unique situation to have both the man and the woman in a relationship to be okay with that trade.
I mean, dude,
You know what I mean?
I would say I'm pretty secure of myself and my relationship with Gabby, but she's not having sex with anybody.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, and I'm not having sex with anybody besides. Like,
Yeah. No.
That's the thing about
Yeah,
it.
it's
So like,
crazy.
yeah, I'm
they
not
have to
offering
be.
up.
The
yeah,
only
like-
way for this to
I'm not-
make any
yeah.
sense to me would be like two situations. These guys are freaking pathetic losers, or they're all swingers.
Now
Yeah,
that's
that- now
it's
that could be a
the
that could
league
be a
is a
situation.
swinger league. Like
Yeah.
you know, that would be a pretty
yeah.
Because
important
That's a pretty
information.
important piece of
Yeah,
information.
if that was the case, and it's no
Not
different
that
than
big
me
a
being
deal.
like $10 on
You taking
whoever-
that deal? Yeah. All right. So
Hey,
let's pretend
Caleb.
let's pretend it's the swingers league. You
Well,
taking
I'm
that
not-
deal?
I'm not a swinger.
This.
I told
Just said
you.
Pretend.
You already did it.
I told you.
It's already been done.
You were talking about it as a hypothetical. You've already done it.
No, I told you I did it.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, it looks kind of nice.
It does look nice.
It
It cleans your hands the same way.
Anyway, we
I put a lot of Dawn in there.
I see that.
we need to move on.
You had a topic to bring up?
I got a topic.
I did have a topic.
Andrew, you go ahead.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead. I got one too.
You
Yours
skip
might be
me.
better.
You
You might
just
say
said
better.
you got
Oh,
a
I
topic.
got-
Bring up-
You're
yeah,
trying to
I
give
did.
your wife up for
Mine's-
fantasy football. You just chill out there,
I
Bubba.
got one
so
more
did you
too.
guys
So
hear
if
this-
we need something else,
This should be a quick one, but I thought about it. I heard
That's what
about it a
Hermione
couple-
Granger said.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. So it's this new trend. Now I kind of have an opinion about it,
Okay.
but there's all this hype about it, like how stupid it is. But this,
The way you said that
He's like,
was like in such a way like I hope you guys think it's cool though.
Yeah. There's so much hype. It's not.
It's
that
like
I
good.
think it's stupid.
Ironically
it is
stupid.
but it's like I kind of.
Awesome.
All right, we'll talk about it.
Yeah. Okay. Give
So,
it to me.
Gen Zers have started a new trend, invented a new fad
oh, I know what you're about
called
to say.
silent walking.
Yeah,
This is where you go on walks
Heard about this.
without your phone.
Oh, you mean just walking?
Yes.
You mean just taking a
And so
walk?
there's been reports of kids like
Getting lost?
practicing. They're like, at first I could only go for 1 minute walks.
Oh
Now-
my god!
Now I
dude.
can do like 15.
Dude, no, stop. This is not real.
This is real.
This is why
it's a real thing.
this
now I can go 15 minutes without my
this
phone.
is legitimately why there's going to be a draft. You understand this? Is because people like that exist, not
I
you.
actually
those
have,
people.
My opinion is it might be crazy. It might be crazy
Yeah, it's crazy.
because you lived in a world with rotary phones.
I did.
Okay, that
I did have rotary phones.
I was gonna say, all right, that felt a little below the belt.
I mean, yeah.
Andrew has to have an
Caleb
app on
did
his
it, though.
phone. Andrew has to have an app
I
on his
did it?
phone so he doesn't go on social media.
Yeah.
I don't have to do that.
Well, congratulations. Well, actually, you probably go on social media a lot.
No, not more than a normal person.
I don't believe you.
What's a normal person?
Yeah. I go on
100 hours a week.
anyways,
Okay,
but yes, it's crazy.
that
but
is crazy.
It's kind of a good thing, right? That they're
Well, I think that it would just be like a good thing to just say like, hey, I'm gonna like separate myself from my phone, or like be like, I'm gonna go on a walk without my phone. There shouldn't be a term or like a thing where like I'm.
It's
going
just
on.
walking.
Yeah.
It's
It's
just,
just-
walking.
I'm gonna
I
go
don't
for
disagree.
a walk.
Yeah, but we're talking about kids who grew up with a phone in their hands.
That's
Yeah, but
scary.
it's-
That scares me, man. That honestly.
But
that
yeah,
makes me
it's
wanna-
just-
that makes me want to rip out all technology in my house right now.
So
I
the
think-
beef I have with it is that the people that are getting angry about it, they're like, these idiots, let's just go walking. Blah, blah, blah. Like,
Oh,
they're so
the stuff
weak.
that
They're
I'm
from
saying?
They're from a
You're
di-
saying.
they're from a different
They're from a different
time,
generation,
yeah.
but those people are absolutely these older people I'm talking about are absolutely 100% addicted to their phone. They would probably struggle to go on a 15-minute walk without their phone.
I bet you I could
I
go
mean,
for
honestly, dude.
I'm not saying you can't.
an
I'm
infinity
not talking
walk.
about you. I'm talking about the boomers who are on Facebook all day. And it's
honestly,
like,
if I could clear it by work and be like, look, I don't have a phone, and like when I open my computer, you can contact me via email.
Yeah.
And I'd run it by you guys. Like, look, you can contact me via email. I'd love it.
Yeah.
How will you watch porn?
Huh? My computer.
No difference. Yeah.
Thank God. Honestly, my funniest joke that I've ever made about Dave Falls is that he only Google searches through Pornhub.
I mean, that's
like how to bake a chicken, and he's on Pornhub, and he's like, gosh, there's so many penises.
I'll be honest with you, that's one of your top 5
I bring it up
best
all the
jokes.
time.
That's
I bring it up
that's
all.
top 5 best
To
jokes.
Dave, I bring it up to him. He's like, yes, you got to sift through a lot of stuff before you find the answer.
He's like,
No, I do think that the intent of that
intent
is
is
awesome.
great.
But it's not even their fault really. But it's just sad that that's where we're at.
Yeah.
I
But
truly-
what I'm saying is like I don't like how people have been like
I feel,
roasting them.
but I feel
But it's like
honestly,
they're trying to. Do
but hold on a
better.
trying
second.
to
Let
do
me
something.
let me
Yeah.
put it this way.
That's something.
I feel very strongly that they've coined that term because they know it will offend people.
Maybe.
They know that they can go for a walk without their phone, and it's not a crazy thing.
I really don't know. If
I
that's true.
believe that they do know that.
No, that's
So
true,
you
man.
know that it's true.
Dude, we're talking about people who had phones and they were playing like games.
Yeah,
when
but
they
I
were
think that they still
toddlers
know. I think that they
for-
still know that that's a crazy thing to say, and they're saying it like if I was
know,
like,
you're assuming that.
I want you to call me Wolf and Wolf Self. They know that that's crazy. That is a crazy thing to say, and to be like, I went for a 1 minute walk without my phone. Like,
Went silent.
trying to
let's
think.
high five.
I'm trying to think of like an
So-
example, but like there's probably something that you.
Alcohol.
Neighbor's like, I went on a 1 minute walk the other day, didn't have a sip of alcohol. Next week, 2 minutes.
So I mean,
we'll
okay,
see.
that's actually maybe a decent example. Like imagine like alcohol was cool, parties, like, but you don't have to drink at parties. You can just hang out.
If you want to be a freaking
Imagine-
loser,
Imagine
drum
somebody
kid.
was like, "Hey guys, I came out with this. It's called a dry party. You just hang out and have casual. You have like sincere
Casual
conversations."
sex.
Yeah, but I mean, who's gonna go to that though?
Oh my God, I would never call it a dry party.
Who's going to that party though? That's what I'm saying. Like no.
hey, you guys want to read some Bible verses, have a dry party? Like,
Don't bring the Bible in.
Yeah,
please.
come on, man.
Hey Z, hold up.
All right, so this is what
Also,
Hey man, nothing wrong with a Bible study.
Also, I'm Catholic. We're drinking at a Bible study.
this is what I think is-
Catholics drink wine during
in church. Yeah. This is what I think about the like
Sleep. The silent walking.
the silent walking. I think there's going to be like kind of similar to what we overcorrect as a society typically. So like
I agree with that.
So like they're saying like, oh, it's silent walking, and Gen Z saying that because they grew up with technology and tablets and screens their whole entire lives, where like our generation didn't, right? So now that we're becoming parents, we're raising our kids to not really have as much screen time because of what we
we're overcorrect.
yeah, because of what we see in Gen Z and the fact that they're basically
opposite,
they're the
Laura-
opposite.
Laura won't let Finley look at a television yet. Like she can't even like.
What
It's
does that even
wild,
mean?
dude. She like if
What does that even
if the
mean?
TV was there and Finley was playing here, she would shift her the other direction. Like she can't even put her eyes on the TV.
Hey, this is Dusty on Sunday for watching football.
No, she will let me sit with her and watch football. She will let me sit with her and watch
we
football.
have-
I mean, that's the only thing we turn the TV on for.
We have
But-
like the craziest like because the kids have tablets and we go like on road trips. I'm like, give the kids their tablets. Like that's the whole point of the tablet. And we always had this same discussion, like how much like
Screen time.
how much should we let
Neighbor's
them
like
do
just
now?
enough to shut him up.
But what's crazy is like, and Odin's a little different, but it's crazy how much information he can get from that freaking
That's what I
thing.
was gonna say.
It's like
Yeah. Oh no, I'm
Odin's
not.
like-
Odin is different than I am, for sure. But he is. When I say, I mean, if you had to do a multiplier, he's at least 4 times smarter than I was at his age.
Yeah, that's fair.
And it's like.
Even now, maybe.
It's so, but I mean, we work with him because he likes to play. Like, I have, look at these numbers that are made out of wood, Odin. He's like, okay, cool. But like, he
Cool,
like gets
bro.
all that stuff. But like, he can sit there and like put numbers and letters on that thing. I'll watch him play it, and I'm like, it's unbelievable.
There's definitely upside to it. It's not all downside. I'm not saying it's all downside. I'm just saying that
No, I mean, it's
Laura.
like educational stuff. That's great.
Yeah,
Well,
Laura.
I'm not saying anything about
I'm-
Laura. Everybody parent their own kids how they
Well,
want.
no,
to say,
Laura's
"Hey,
Laura's like she is totally understanding that we are going to give Finley a tablet and those kind of things
Eventually, yeah.
Eventually,
Well,
she's
maybe
just
kids
taking
are
it. So
older.
she's just taking it sort of what there is a huge upside to. Are huge upsides to certain technology that we didn't have. Like, dude, kids can teach themselves anything on the computer now. Anything.
Yeah.
Like they can teach themselves how to do whatever they want. And they know how to do it.
I didn't teach Odin this, but he can get his tablet, and if it's connected to Wi-Fi, which you have to be careful of, is another thing. Because once they do that, if he spends a little time on it, he learns how to operate it.
Yeah.
So like I'll go in there and watch him, and he'll pull up freaking YouTube.
Yeah.
And he loves Danny Go, and he knows enough information to go on YouTube and find Danny Go and pull it up to where he can watch it.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Tell me that's not scary.
Yeah, it's a little scary.
He's
a lot
4.
of stuff on YouTube.
He's 4.
Yeah, that is kind
Yeah.
of crazy.
So I mean, like that's another thing with technology.
Okay,
so.
but that kind of like goes back to what I'm saying. Like this is such an integrated part of their life that it might be a little weird.
You gonna wash your hands like a loser? Yeah, maybe.
It might be a little different to an idea. Be like, oh, we can go do things without being connected. Like that might be different.
Laura also wants to push the envelope of, how do I want to say this? She wants to be the opposite of whatever it is. So like, I would let Finley watch TV. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like she plays by herself. Like,
Yeah.
she's fine. She'll play by herself, especially now that she plays more by herself now that she crawls. She likes to have the stuff around. I would let her look at the TV. I don't care. Like it's not going to do anything. But Laura's
I only laugh because I was just imagining Laura like
dude, she's
no!
wild. Well, she's seriously like, she's like, what are you doing? I was like, nothing. I'm watching TV and Finley's playing with the ball, and she's like, you can't possibly. You have to turn her around. Like, okay, cool. I'll definitely do that when you walk back there. Spin her right around. Spin her right around.
I think the really big issue is just social media. To be honest,
Social media is a terrible thing.
It's toxic.
it's really bad.
It's
God,
the
that
worst. It's
dopamine.
really, really
that-
But I will say this. I feel like a lot of these people that are doing silent walks, I've already said it. I think they're saying that to get a response from people.
I don't know.
A lot of people say stuff now to get a response out of people. They know it's crazy. Like this may be getting too deep. It's probably getting too
I
deep.
mean, we're talking about like high school kids.
But no, it's not just high. Well, yeah, but maybe. But this may be getting too deep. But if you see like LGBTQ plus community for Palestine,
Oh yeah.
and they're like, let's go, and you're like, you know that you're not allowed to exist in Palestine,
Yeah.
and like they would, you know that, but they don't know, and they're just saying it as like a crazy thing because they haven't looked into it. So it's like a thing to say to like
Just a
almost
thing to
elicit
get
a response
attention.
from people.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I don't agree with that in this case.
I mean that is 100.
Here's my thing is like
I'm just saying people say things to get a response from people.
But yeah, for
here's a point to where I would agree with you. Is there are times where I feel like I get into a cold shower and I'm like, okay, and like drop it down, like see how long I can do it. And like people take cold showers, but I'm not sitting there being like, hey guys, like, you know, I need to report it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay,
the fact that they report it is like, hey, I went for a silent walk. It's like,
yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
I want attention.
I got you.
Like, I do things in my life. I was gonna say something else. I'll be honest, and I reverted back to it.
Was it masturbating?
I reverted back.
I
But,
masturbate 3 times a day. Is that-
so
Silent jerking.
It's called masturbating without pornography.
That's right. That's right.
Let's go.
Silent jerking.
You want to start it?
just
You
started.
want to start it?
Let's
Let's go.
It's smart. It's smart.
Silent jerking, baby. So you don't use anything, but you post about it on social media. You're like, I just had my 3rd silent jerk. The first time it took me 38 minutes. This time it took me only 30.
I'm gonna be honest. It took a while to get her up, but once she was up, why is it this
the way
shit?
I see it is like the way I kind of see it is like what's something from my generation that everybody likes to make fun of.
Tickle me Elmo.
Tickle me.
What? That's not from his generation.
I was gonna say. I
Oh.
don't think so.
Sorry.
older. Yeah.
Naruto.
No, you younger.
Oh no, I think the
something
point
that
is
like okay. So what I was going at was
Oh, everybody gets a trophy.
everybody gets a trophy. Yes. Imagine if I started like a kickball league in the city.
Yeah.
And it was like it's all 25-year-olds. We're all going to come out here and play kickball.
Nice.
But guess what? New rule: only the winner gets a trophy.
Yeah, nice.
Y'all would think I was crazy for like making a big deal out of that.
yeah.
You're saying that first place is the only person that gets anything.
Yeah, like making if I was making.
I'd be like, what are we talking
As
about?
a 25-year-old,
This
yes.
new idea, winners win.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
like
yeah.
my new.
Yeah,
As
that
a
would be, I would be
catchphrase.
like, wait, what's happening? What's
Yeah.
the new
But
rule?
like to be fair,
Do losers die?
I was taught something else.
As a 25-year-old,
crazy.
As a 25-year-old, yes, I would think you're crazy in the fact that only like you would make a difference in saying that only the winners get a trophy.
Oh yeah, I gotta pee. Jesus.
But if you
Why
were
got to bring the
running-
Lord's name into this?
if you were running,
Do you need the soap? Are you good?
It's in there.
Sorry. Go
Hey, nice high tops, dude.
If you were running a softball league for little kids,
Yeah.
and you said only winners get a trophy, that's when people will probably.
But like, okay,
He-
same idea though. Yeah.
I know. No, it's not because as a
Andrew's
whenever
bringing
you-
this up because I
whenever you
told him
get-
that his generation was
was
everybody
soft.
gets a trophy because
But whenever you're 25 years old, you should. I mean, you're an adult, right?
Yeah.
So like you've gone through losses in life and you've gone through victories in life.
Yeah.
So whenever you enter a league, a softball league, for example, and you lose, you understand that you're not going to win a trophy. But as a little kid, and you enter a league, and they teach you from the beginning that you're going to win a trophy, regardless, then you don't understand that you will lose in life eventually. There are losses in life.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Is like if I've been taught that my whole life, say, and maybe I'm a little younger. Say I'm like 18, I organize a event for my high school, but we come up with this new crazy idea that only winner gets a trophy.
I mean,
I don't
would
see that as like that crazy because it's like it's not what I've been taught.
Yeah, exactly. But
That's what I'm going back to.
but it's not what
for
you've
the
been taught.
silent
It's how
walking.
your parents raised you in a different manner than what
Stupidly.
the culture has raised kids, if that makes sense.
No, well, I'm trying to equate it to the silent walking. That like it wouldn't be crazy for
you to
have that idea that like just winners can win.
it's So let me say this. This is the reason why this happened the way it did is because so every generation tries to improve on the previous generation. So what happened is my dad's generation, his dad was really abusive. No, seriously, my dad, have I ever told you any stories about my dad's dad? I didn't meet him. He died way before I was born, but like my grandfather had 4 boys, would drive them to the bar, get out of the car, open the back door. If any of you guys leave this car,
Oh yeah.
I'll kill you. And then close the door, and he'd go in the bar and drink for 3 hours, and they would all sit there like, if anybody does anything, we're all gonna die. So, but like that, and that's like the win mentality. Like you win,
Yeah.
you don't come in second place, you win. And that made people feel bad because you felt like if you didn't win. So every generation tries to improve upon it. So like, you don't want to make your kid feel that way. So you want them to win still, but you don't want them to make them feel like if it's losing, it's a bad thing. Because losing's not bad. Losing is part of life. Losing is good.
Losing and
it
learning
teaches
from
you.
that loss.
But what you don't want to do is
Maybe it's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I always win.
What?
All right, Mr.
how's the NFL going with the long
I was
snapping?
going to say, all right, Mr. UNA.
And you played for Alabama? No, shoot. UNA. Sorry.
North Alabama.
Anyway,
Staying we're Lions.
but that's overcorrection is what Caleb was talking about. So
Right.
it's overcorrected to where everybody got a trophy, and now it's like slightly like swinging back to being like, well, no, if you
Let's
win,
have some common sense.
if you win, you get stuff, and if you lose,
Yeah.
you should maybe kill yourself, but not. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this first half of this episode. If you want to listen to the second half, tune in next week to Reaching for the Bars podcast.
We got some more stuff to talk about.
Welcome back, everybody. This is part 2 of this welcome back episode. We've all talked about some different things. Andrew got to go over his topic.
I did.
Mabry, do you have a topic that you'd like to discuss?
I do.
And then I'll bring up mine.
Oh, is now.
That meant you go ahead. That was a segue.
Hey, so,
Now
sorry.
yours.
So I heard about this awesome new thing
That's good.
that I want for us as a group to try, but I'm hoping that Andrew has. I'm hoping he hasn't heard about it, and I'm about to
I don't
introduce
like
it.
where this is going.
Missionary?
I don't like it. Belly to
Yeah.
belly.
Yeah, belly to belly missionary.
It's
It's pretty sweet.
Missionaries, you want to get.
Let's
the
be
pillow.
honest.
Mabry's like, I'm a missionary. You want to get behind her. He's like, hey, I don't think you know this.
That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right at all.
Okay, no. Have you heard of the new game called GeoGuessr?
Oh yeah, I love GeoGuessr.
Of course.
What is it?
You haven't heard about
No,
this,
I
right?
have
You
no
haven't
idea.
heard about this?
This would be fun.
Dude,
Play on the
right?
podcast. We should do
So-
like an episode where we
Hey
just
man,
play
that's my thing.
All right,
Let me
sorry.
do my thing. All right. I'm gonna cut
Andrew's
you in.
like,
Don't
anyway,
worry.
everybody gets a trophy.
I'm gonna cut you back in. Hold on. You just sit tight. This is my thing.
I'm pretty stoked. I love this game.
Yeah, I figured you did. If you hadn't, I was like, I hope I introduced him to it, but I also thought you probably did. So what they do, guys, for us who didn't, I just heard about this, is they basically show you an image of anywhere in the world.
Palestine?
Google Street View.
Anywhere.
Oh,
It could literally be
Gaza
in a-
Strip.
No, middle of the desert.
Am I supposed to guess?
Oh, like
And you are supposed to guess where it's
Gaza
from.
Strip.
like
No, it's not.
Street
It's
View
not.
Google.
That is.
So wait, no, not
You
the,
don't have a picture.
they don't give you like an outline of a continent. They give you like a Google Street View picture.
It'd be like you
they
take. You know how
drop
you
you
take
in
a
the street.
you know how you take a
Okay.
picture of your house on your street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be like that.
Then how do you guess it?
They just drop
Interesting.
it.
Because they like people like know geography. They know like, oh, well, only that kind of tree grows in Saudi Arabia, and it's like
There are no trees growing in Saudi Arabia.
Sure, that's a bad example. But that kind of sand, you know, like
Yeah.
they. Like,
Oh,
dude,
oh.
No,
They-
straight
or
up.
they have
that
like
or
a
that
guy-
architecture is from that
Yeah, like,
region or
yeah.
whatever. Okay.
So
I
Can
see
we
what
do
you're
one?
saying.
Can we do
and
one
the
real
pictures
quick?
are crazy. Can you?
Oh, we can't pull it up.
We'll do a whole thing.
We'll do a whole
you wanna
thing.
do a whole
Set-
thing
I'll
on
set
it?
it. We'll do like
Nice.
a little 10-minute video.
That would be
Yeah,
awesome.
that'd be fun.
Okay.
So it's super cool. Though.
So you
There's-
just guess where they
Apparently,
drop.
there's like a guy who's so good.
Yeah.
That they held like a tournament. And this
Rainbow.
guy is so Rainbow. Dude, he knows. I knew he knew.
I hate that you know this so much about
I'm
this.
sorry.
Apparently, it's
But
pretty popular.
also, good for you.
Because I figured with geography, that's like
Yeah.
So it became very popular during COVID when people couldn't get out. So
So they
people
just
were
like street viewed places.
I guess so. But this guy is so good
Man, I'm
that
tired
they
of
made him
Pornhub.
judge a competition. They did like a tournament, and like the people, like the final picture, they were like just to show how good he was. He was like, "Yeah, I already know the answer." And they're like, people
Oh
were
my
like,
God.
it took people like 20 minutes to figure it out. It was crazy.
He's crazy. He'll straight up like, so the format of the game, it'll give you like a round and it'll give you 5 places and you have
we can all play it, right?
Yeah, we
we
can
should
play it.
all start playing it.
yeah.
At the same
And,
time.
Is
right
it an
now.
app?
And it's probably not an app on your phone, but you can go on the website to play.
There's a website. I have to open up a browser.
Yeah.
Just go to Pornhub. And then
Dave's like, I'll never find it.
Type of geo. what's it called?
Dave goes.
Geo
Dave goes. I know where I am. It's a dryer.
What would be
This
all
guy,
right,
Your
Rainbow.
stepmom's dryer.
So if you're completely lost, right, and you have no idea where it's at, what would be your go-to location, guessing wise?
To guess.
Yeah, just like throwing
Well,
a
you'd have
throwing
to,
a place out
I
there.
mean, there's gonna be some context clues. Like if,
I know,
if it's
but
a
like-
desert, don't be like, oh, Brazil. Like that'd be
There's-
bad.
No,
Des-
I understand.
Brazil
but
used
like,
to be a desert.
No,
but like,
there
what
actually
would
are
be
deserts in Brazil,
what
but,
would
like,
be
Bad example.
bad example? But
What-
like there are deserts everywhere.
what would be like your go-to like country or continent or whatever?
I'd start with
however you-
America.
So the good thing.
That's what I was saying. Like America has like all the different like
We do have a lot of different
Like-
places.
Do
yeah.
they put people in the pictures?
landscape wise.
So
You're
straight
like-
up, all it is.
They put
you
people
know,
on
how,
the.
you know how Google Maps.
That's not a bad.
You can like do Street View on Google Maps.
Yeah.
All the game is it just picks random locations on the Street View and it drops you there.
So you're on Street
You're
View.
on Street
How
View.
would you ever know? I
Dude,
mean, there's no way you could
that's
tell.
That's what crazy is, but they know.
There's no way.
They know stuff that would blow your mind. Like
I bet you I could beat that guy my first try.
I feel like
0% chance.
Dude, I'm telling you, like he literally, it'll pop up an image where he's.
I could beat him
In
easily.
a second, he's like.
I
gone
hate
up,
that
boom.
you're so confident in this.
What
'cause
does
you
he say?
definitely would
What does he
lose.
say? The country, or does
So-
he say like a like?
so there's different.
like,
game
would he say a
modes.
city?
There's different game modes. So
He says Madison County, Alabama.
No, there's no. I would.
No,
I would.
no,
I would
dude.
beat him
Let
immediately.
me talk.
No, bro.
Okay, go
There's
ahead.
different game modes. So some are like just guess the country, and it's just about speed.
Yeah.
There's some that's like you have to get close to where the pin is, so you have to.
Close.
Well, it's like
It's be
people
very
will
accurate.
literally
How close?
find out. They're like, oh, okay, I think I'm in Paris, and they're like, this street, this, and they're like, boom, I'm here, and it's like 100%. This is where this is.
I mean, I could trick him. There's no way. I mean, I could definitely
Trick him?
He would.
You
be
think that you're the one picking the Street View?
I get to pick it.
I
That's
can't
not the game.
You
can't-
think
It's a
Andrew?
game.
Andrew would beat you in this.
Yeah, of course he would.
I can't wait.
But you think the guy that's the best in the world would beat
No, no,
him?
no, no, no. I'm saying I'm
Dusty
not
thinks
playing.
that-
I'm picking this place. He won't guess it.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
I was
okay.
like, wait, Dusty thinks
Okay.
that he's the game now.
Yeah, yeah. I get to pick the Street View.
Sorry. Okay. okay.
It's collusion. They're talking about it. There's
No.
no way he knows.
Dude, no, he's
it's
crazy.
random.
That's
He
my
knows.
okay. I
Dude,
thought
I can't wait till
No,
we
You
do
believe?
this.
Hey, you believe the Earth is flat too?
Maybe.
Hey, we'll do this video.
Can you hand me the stuff, the atomic stuff?
Oh God.
Yeah. Nope. Nope. No. God, it's not the alcohol at all.
This is the
smelling
sniff-
sauce.
There you
Why
go.
Are we doing smelling
Yeah, we're doing it
sauce?
right now.
Oh my god.
I'm not
all of
doing
us.
You don't have to.
that. Why? What's wrong
Dusty
wanna
did
get
this
shit-
one
I just
morning
wanna
this
Shake
week.
it and
I
smell
just want to
sauce.
shake it up.
What's wrong with you?
Dusty did this one morning this week, and
Let's
he was
go.
he was in a different level during the class.
Woo! Woke me right up.
I think it was Wednesday.
But we need to do.
It's getting a
well,
little
I
weak.
can-
It's getting a little weak. You want to put it closer to your nose.
No, I do not. But yeah, I want to play this game. We should do that. That'd be fun.
The first thing we'll do is we'll
Can we
we'll
try
play-
something right now? Oh, we can't. We can't plug it in.
You just
How many
asked
times are
me.
you gonna
I
ask?
forgot.
sorry.
I forgot. Caleb forgot his
Look,
computer.
I want
I
the
know.
first time you witness this to be recorded.
Yeah.
I mean, for sure, if I pick the place where the pin is dropped, the guy's not guessing it.
There's no way.
Bro,
I bet you $1,000. Can we get this guy on the podcast? How famous is
He's
he?
pretty famous.
he's pretty famous.
Like, how many followers does he have?
He's probably got like
Bro.
millions of
Oh,
followers. He streams.
Bro, he's like. Actually,
I bet you I could. I
when
mean, I
found
could
out-
get him.
When I found out about it, I read into it. He's actually really famous. I was like, how is this? I've never even heard of this guy, but it's pretty cool.
Do they not have like a software that just generates random
That's
places?
What, that's what the game is. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
He's saying
it's getting weak. It's getting weak.
Dude, it's enough.
Do you want some?
Sure, why not?
All right.
You want some?
It's crazy how
Andrew,
that
come on,
opens you
man.
up.
It's because Andrew got that one super
Yeah,
close to his.
freaking Maverick was like, get in there.
I mean,
Anyway, that's
I could
cool.
I could beat this guy.
Oh my god,
Dude, there's I'm telling you, like
0%.
Oh, it hurt.
He's done. I don't
How
wanna,
close
like,
do you put it?
I don't want to like spoil
Not
it, but
close.
he's done game modes where
It's
he
still
like
strong.
he'll get it so it takes the image,
Jeez.
inverts
I mean,
it, puts it in
made
black
me
and
water.
white and upside down, and then like pixelates it, and he still is like, that's Alaska.
There's no way.
Dude, no.
I thought my
I
nose
mean,
started to bleed.
God, stop.
Let's go.
You
4-hour podcast.
You don't have to do this.
Andrew, hit it up. You'll feel so much
I
better.
promise I'll be all right.
Okay.
Anyone says
Anyway.
I
All right.
promise.
Anyway,
That's it. I think we should definitely play it. Maybe next podcast we'll
Yeah, I'll get it.
whenever
set up.
someone has a laptop.
Andrew's like, I'll pick the.
How
You want a
close
little
put
bit.
that?
You want a little bit.
Andrew, come on, man. Why do you got to be a?
We still want
part
it.
of
We still
Cooper?
want it.
I just don't want it.
What's your thing?
Oh yeah. Okay. So, recently, I was looking for something to put on TV that I could just like put in the background and just not really pay attention to.
Okay.
So I had Peacock on.
Alien documentary.
No, it's not has nothing to do with aliens.
Oh, okay.
Actually, nothing to do with aliens.
Ancient
so-
civilization.
No, no, Egypt and the pyramids. So I was scrolling through Peacock. Well, I looked and Peacock has Raw is War, WWF,
Okay.
and it has all of them, like
Oh.
everyone from ever.
Interesting.
So I was like, oh, I used to be a big wrestling fan.
I
Like
mean,
a
back in the day.
back in the day.
like, who's there?
What do you mean?
Who's wrestling? Like when you say back.
When
in the
I
day.
when I started watching it, Stone Cold Steve Austin just started.
Nice.
That's good stuff.
So he's like the best. So
was
I mean,
gonna say
I
Goldberg,
so I came in the
Steve
attitude.
Austin,
So
Goldberg,
I was in the attitude era.
The
Well,
Rock.
Goldberg was WCW.
Did he always, from the very beginning, did he always do the the beer?
No. So actually,
Did
you
he,
got-
or
you
did
wanna
he
know
start
this?
doing that?
Do you want to know this?
Yeah.
When Stone Cold
Nope,
Steve
you know
Austin
what?
started,
No,
his
not really.
first time in wrestling, his name was Stunning Steve Williams, and he had long hair, but everybody in the crowd hated him. He was not very charismatic, like they didn't like him. Shaved the hair, wears a leather vest, starts saying he's going to open up a can of whoop ass, and everybody loves him. So that's where that thing came up. So he was a different kid. They do that often.
right. Yeah.
The character doesn't work out, but they like the wrestler, they'll change his name. So anyway, I'm like, oh, well, I mean, I loved wrestling. I had a fake championship belt when I was a kid. Like my
Nice.
parents, I used to wrestle my stuffed animals on my trampoline.
Okay.
I'd be giving them the stunner, the rock bottom. I'd always win. I'm like 100-0 as a wrestler. So I was like, oh, this will be good to put in the background. It'll like jog some memories.
Yeah.
It'll be fun, but I don't have to like pay attention to it. What actually happened was
4 hours went by.
I sat down. And
I've watched like 50 episodes of Raw, and I'm totally into the storyline now, and I can't stop. I'm like, you want to
What's gonna
stop,
happen
but you're
next?
seriously like, because now on Peacock, I found out that you can watch the Raws. So Raw was on Monday night, SmackDown was on Thursday night, and then every month they would have a pay-per-view. Well, on Peacock, they have the corresponding Raw, they have the corresponding SmackDown,
So you're just watching
and then
it
they
all
have
in order.
so you can watch all the things that happen. So
Oh,
like
that's
I am balls deep in WWF right now, for stuff that I've
What a
already
weird turn
watched
of the
it.
phrase.
I've already watched it when I was a kid, but now I'm like totally involved in it. And it's unbelievable. Like you think the storylines are so stupid. You're like, well, I mean, there's no way this guy can beat him in a tag team match. I mean, there's just no way. He's the Texas rattlesnake. You're not stopping him. Like I'm watching him in the ring, and I'm like, I mean, he's got to stun Vince McMahon. There's no way he does the stun Vince McMahon. And then you're like waiting, and you're like, come on, stun Vince McMahon, stun him, and he stuns him, and I'm like, yes, okay, good. He's been stunned. That's fantastic.
That's funny.
I am so involved in it
Reliving
that
the
I
glory
can't
days.
stop. Did you guys ever watch wrestling?
Not a little
You didn't
bit.
watch it?
Sorry,
A little
no.
bit.
Oh my god, this would have been so better.
I mean, I
Any
know-
one of
know-
you watch wrestling.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I've watched a little bit. Like I liked
Yeah, a little bit.
Batista, Goldberg.
Goldberg was WCW. Stop. Stop saying.
I don't know.
You sound
the-
like an
Like,
idiot right now.
Like obviously, like Hulk Hogan's like a big one.
Yes.
So I got, so I got for you.
have you heard of Dwayne Johnson?
Thanks, Caleb. Did you know that The Rock actually, obviously, he was a very big WWF superstar, and there was a length of time where he was absent, and then he came back, and he would always wrestle
he
in a
pregnant?
T-shirt. He got pec surgery.
Oh, really?
He fixed
Lifted?
his pecs. He lifted his pecs.
The Rock.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
That makes total sense.
and so he would like wrestle with a tank top on. And everybody was like, "Oh, it's like a street, like he was wearing street clothes, like he's getting into street fights." They don't really hurt each other, but
Like,
it's
no.
pretty great.
I'll be honest. I don't like The
Scars.
Rock.
You
don't
The
like-
Rock? That's a
Sorry.
stance.
Have you ever seen Jumanji?
Yeah, I mean, he does. He makes good movies. I just don't like him as a person.
You know, there's a TV show, and I think I know it just came out on Netflix.
He's very
Ballers?
fake.
What is it called?
Ballers.
Ballers.
Oh.
Yeah, it's on. It's on.
That's an old
Max.
TV show.
Yeah.
But it's,
Oh, I thought you meant like. I thought you meant like. Did you guys see the new series that just came out?
Maybe just-
Ballers.
Maybe just gave me this look.
He's like,
Man,
have you
I
guys
tell you
seen
what.
this thing just came out on HBO? It's called Sopranos. It's unbelievable.
it is.
They just released
great.
this new show on Netflix called Friends.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Actually,
Ooh, rest
we
in
should
peace.
rest in
Bring
peace,
forth,
Chandler Bong.
Moment of silence.
Dang.
Yeah.
He died from drowning. He died from drowning.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So
Well, we
he
can't
had
have a
some
moment of
wa-
silence.
Do you think he?
What's that? I think he knew some secrets about the Clintons. Is what I think he knew.
There was a lot of weird things. Like he
Go ahead,
Did-
fill us
he
in.
had-
he was posting like a bunch of weird things about Batman and calling himself Matman, like right before he died.
Well, I
Well,
think
he's always been a big Batman fan. You know that?
No.
I think he had like self-esteem issues.
He was
I
a
think he was
Batman
like
fan.
depressed.
Huge
He
Batman
also
fan.
had substance issues
so-
too.
He
Yeah.
bought like a
Called himself Matthew Perry.
nice. No, he like bought a place and like tried to turn it into like what he would think that Bruce Wayne would live in. And like
The most.
Did he like?
I'm not trying to-
Did he
all right.
like audition for Batman and just not get the part, and he's just was super sad?
He
about
was
it?
not a Batman.
He's like,
I mean, come on.
who's up next
I think
for
he's just a big
for
fan.
Batman: The Dark Knight? He's like Matthew Perry. He's like, they're
He's
like,
he's the
There's a
best
Comic-Con
character on the
right
most
now.
overrated TV show ever.
what TV show?
he's
The Friends.
Yeah.
he's like so
I like
sarcastic.
Friends, though.
He's the best character on the. I'll say it again. Best character on the most overrated TV show.
Best character. You know,
I like him.
I don't have anything to disagree with that. I don't. I'm okay
I'm
with
not a
it.
big.
I don't
Friends.
like Friends. I don't like it.
I do.
Yeah.
I don't like the
not-
way it feels. I don't like the way it makes me feel. It doesn't make
Yeah.
me laugh.
I think it's funny.
Like, where did they get that apartment?
They explain that.
You think it's funny?
No, they
What
explained
part
it
of it?
afterwards that it
All
was a
right.
rent controlled apartment.
yeah.
I mean, that wouldn't. It's. Do you see the size of it? It's 3 times bigger than
It
your
was-
apartment.
But it was her grandma's apartment, so she inherited her rent control. Low rate from the
You're about
20s.
to be in trouble, son.
Well,
Answer that phone call. Answer it on the podcast.
Answer it on podcast.
Are you in trouble?
Oh,
I
he's
don't
in
know,
trouble.
maybe.
He's in trouble.
We have been here a minute. Hey, I'm answering you on the podcast.
Oh, you.
Why would you say that?
'Cause I'm experienced. You're a rookie.
I'm not a rookie. I would have done the same
Need
thing.
something?
anyways, yeah, Matthew Perry, that's kind of sad.
How bad did you feel about it?
Love you.
I don't really. He didn't. I don't,
Are you in trouble? Are you in trouble?
No.
Oh, why did she call?
I don't know.
Oh.
She's just like, oh, sorry.
um,
Dang it. We missed an opportunity to be like, oh my God, what a giant penis that is. Dang it. We totally missed it. She would have been like, they're not talking about me.
Yeah, I wonder who's looking at.
Gabby's like, whose penis are they looking at?
I mean, it's sad, but I'm not that sad.
Do you like Friends?
Yeah, but like, there's people
don't-
like people
I
get
should.
super upset about like celebrity deaths, which is fine. Like, there are only a couple people I would really get upset about.
Will Ferrell.
Who are they?
Will Ferrell would
Will
make me
Ferrell.
upset.
I will.
Steve,
He's so sad.
Steve
I'd be
Martin.
fine with it.
Steve Martin?
Doing Steve Martin.
He's still
dies.
alive?
I'm gonna be honest. There's not a single celebrity I'd be upset if they died.
Any one of them ever?
No, not really.
You don't have.
Chris Pratt. I like.
Were
Chris
you not
Pratt.
sad when Mr. Rogers?
Bro, he's like our age.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I mean,
Caleb's like, when he dies, I'm gonna be sad. It's like, he's younger than you, Caleb. You'll be dead long before he's dead.
I mean,
Caleb's like Zac Efron. Yeah. Like, what?
no, I don't care. Zac Efron could be gone tomorrow.
Oh, that's so funny. I did not imagine you saying Chris Pratt. That got me.
I like Chris Pratt a lot.
I like Chris Pratt.
Me and
John
I'm not really
Krasinski.
thinking of him, but I'm not really thinking about him dying soon.
Yeah,
But like my thing is like I don't.
That would be tragic.
I guess an older actor that'd be Tim Allen. I guess would be one.
Oh,
that,
that's a good one.
but I wouldn't be that upset about it.
me
I'd be
and-
like, oh,
Me and Adam talked about this last night. It's really strange. You know, some people are totally involved in celebrity relationships
Yeah.
and
Oh,
just like their lives.
Yeah.
And I am not. And Laura is not at all. Like, we don't
think
care at
any
all.
of us are.
But
Bro, I hate this Travis Kelce Taylor
but
Swift.
I don't even know what's going on with it.
Yeah.
I just know that they
How do
keep.
you
put-
not? I can't
But-
even watch a football
But
game.
Dude.
but
I
I
have
will
to
say
watch the
this.
Dolphins and Chiefs on Sunday tomorrow
If
morning.
I go out with one more girl that says that Taylor Swift
Tomorrow
put
morning.
Travis Kelce on the map, I'm
Play
going
in
to lose
Germany.
my mind.
On Saturday? Oh, today's Saturday. Today's Saturday.
Man, where are you
Today's
at right now?
Work's been crazy.
Hey, are you all right?
Okay, wait. So me and Laura don't know anything about any celebrity relationships, anything. We're not involved. But when I saw that Netflix had a documentary on the Johnny Depp trial, I couldn't.
Oh, they have a documentary on it.
It's, dude,
Is it good?
you will laugh so hard.
She pooped
Is
on
it?
us.
Is it actually?
I mean,
do
she
they, like-
pooped on his bed. She pooped on his bed, and the
it's
prosecutor or the attorney was like, "How could you be sure it wasn't dog poop?" He's like, "Have you seen my dogs? They're this big. That was not a dog poop." And you're like, "She did poop on his bed. He
That's-
took pictures of the poop."
I mean, dude,
I
what
just don't understand why this is
what kind of person?
trial.
Yeah, what kind of person are you living with when they take a poop on your bed? You're like,
I mean, dude, it's wild. They're
It's
like,
crazy.
they're asking him wild questions like about how much alcohol he drinks. I mean, he's clearly drunk all the time,
yeah,
but he's like, "Who cares? I mean, what does that have to do with anything?"
Yeah.
He's like, "I'm
So what?
Yeah, who cares?"
I'm not pooping on people's beds.
Yeah, she would like cry in the courtroom, and you're just watching it. Like, it's the only thing I've ever cared about in terms of like a celebrity relationship. She'd be like, "He was so abusive," and then look at the jury and be like, and you're like, and even the people were like, "What is she looking at? Why does she keep stop?" She's like, "And he would hit me." They're like, "Stop looking at us." They're like, "Stop looking at the jury.
Yeah,
Look at who's asking you the questions."
that was a
man.
mess for sure. I mean,
You bring your broom.
yeah,
Because it's a mess. I'm pretty depressed that you guys didn't watch wrestling.
I mean,
Deflated my sales, man.
Yeah,
There's a kid in my class that watched wrestling.
Oh my God, he wrote.
Oh boy.
If you say it, don't you say it, Caleb. Don't you say it. Don't say it.
He was Nacho
Yeah.
Libre. for
We
Halloween.
we made fun of him pretty hard for it. But
Oh.
I mean,
poor Dusty. I mean,
I don't know what you wanted me to say. I don't know.
little chubby kid back in high school.
But let me tell you, I may have been chubby, but I was undefeated on the mats. Nobody got up from a rock bottom from Dusty LeBar.
Oh, I can imagine.
Nobody. I didn't have sex for a long time, like ever, basically. But if I ever got the chance to give you a rock bottom, you're never getting up. Or the stunner.
The stunner.
I could do it better than Stone Cold
Right.
Steve Austin himself.
Randy Orton went to a high school game, I guess, to watch one of his kids, maybe his daughter play, and
Somebody give me the RKO.
the student section was like, Randy, and then like another kid ran out and like, oh, it was awesome.
snap.
It was awesome. They were like busted out laughing, but that is.
When you, if you
gets up and kills that kid.
if you do
He's like,
watch
that's
it,
wrong. Let me show you. And it was like, no.
if you do watch it, the funny part is like obviously it hurts them. The stuff that they do, like when they throw, like one guy jumped off like 30-foot high thing and landed, and and they're like, people are like, wrestling's fake. You're like, yeah, but there's no way that guy's okay.
No, I mean, they're still pretty hard on their body.
Well, Chris Benoit killed his family.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah,
he
I
murdered his
remember,
family,
yeah.
and they were like, "Ooh, he's got a lot of CTE." They were
Yeah.
like, "It's riddled in there." Like his finishing move was jumping from the top rope and headbutting their head. That was his finishing move.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, he's like,
Smart.
He's like,
smart.
I need to pick a more like long-lasting move. You know, like not a.
He's like, you got two.
they're in the meeting. They're like, "Chris, what's your finishing move going to be?" He's like, "I'd like to throw my head at their head." They're like, "I don't think that's going to work." He's like, "That's my move."
But I like to jump
Yeah,
from the top rope.
yeah. They're like, you probably nothing will happen. They're like, I think he like, people were like, my God, Chris Benoit killed his family, and they like cut him open. He was like, well, we could see by all the brain trauma that it wasn't gonna last. It's like, I mean, it's not good. Yeah.
That's sad.
No, I mean it might be like played out, but they're still doing it. Like
Yeah, they may know
I
who
go write a
wins.
script that says, "Hey, go do."
Now
this,
the
this,
Texas
and this.
screw job really happened
The what?
when they made Bret Hart lose his title. That really happened. He thought he was winning that night, and the referee, well, quick count, quick count.
Quick count.
Yeah, they wanted to get him out.
Dang.
Yeah, Vince McMahon.
That's harsh.
Have you seen how old Vince McMahon looks now?
Yeah.
Did you ever see how jacked he was?
Oh yeah. I remember back.
Vince
in the day.
McMahon at 75 years old. Like, can you Google search on your phone? Vince McMahon body, 75 years old.
I don't like
You won't even believe it.
Really?
He's way more jacked than anybody you know.
At 75.
I mean, he was riddled with testosterone, but yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Is he dead now?
But he's still alive, but he's not doing good.
Oh my God.
He went.
No, he would crush Biden in a wrestling match, but he's not doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't take much.
What did he just went to some event with?
He went to the Tyson Fury boxing match.
That's right.
Yeah.
Good.
Show it over here.
75-year-old
70,
man.
show it over here. Yeah, that's him at 75.
Holy
I mean,
smokes.
come on now.
Dude, he's
Oh, have you
massive.
guys? Oh, sorry. This is changing topic a little bit.
No, go ahead, change it up.
Have you guys heard about? You talk about celebrity couples. Travis Kelce on his podcast says a catchphrase quite often, and he trademarked a catchphrase.
What is it?
Ooh.
He says "all right now," but he says it in a certain way. He goes,
You can trademark that?
no, he goes, "all right now." That's how he says it.
You can trademark
I
that?
I hate that.
Apparently, I
You
don't know.
can't
He's trying to
trademark
trademark it.
You can't trademark a sentence.
I kind of feel
Don't
like
tell
I
me.
hate
You
Travis
can't. It sounds
Kelce.
like he's doing it.
I don't know. I was just asking if you guys.
Well,
Heard
so wait, if we say we're saying it, are we in trouble?
We're just not saying.
that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I was afraid
Can't
to
make
say. it.
money on it. Specifically.
We're making money.
I mean, I'm not making money on
We're
it.
like,
I know.
our podcast is like right below his and
I'm just
Jason's.
from Louisiana. I know.
Did you see the episode? He's on. They have a show on Prime where they're showing the both of them.
The Kelseys.
I didn't know that.
Jason
Is
Kelsey
it-
couldn't find his Super Bowl ring. He was like, "Where did I put that?"
It's
damn
a
thing?"
it's a documentary on
Yeah.
Jason Kelsey's Super Bowl run.
He's like, "Honey, have you seen my Super Bowl ring?" He's like, "I thought I had it in this box." And you're like, "Oh, is that you're just missing a $250,000 Super Bowl?"
They so I
Super
listened to their podcast, the New Heights podcast, and they wore the Kelly Greens against the Dolphins. So I listened to like the week after they played the Dolphins, stuff like that. And Travis asked, "Is like, hey, can I get your game jersey from that?" He's like, "That's my first Kelly Green jersey." He's like, "Why would I give it to you?" He's like, "What are you gonna do with it?" He's like, "It's gonna go in a trash bag in the basement by the Super Bowl ring." he's like,
Dude,
"Come on, Jason, he's like, "Come on, Jason, let me have that. I will put it in a frame, put it in my house."
Dude, Jason is awesome. Like I like Travis, don't get me wrong, but Jason Kelsey,
Jason's a
He's
much
far
better-
superior.
He's way.
He's a
better.
better personality than Travis.
Did
is.
you
Well,
ever
to be honest, like I'm not saying this is not a popular opinion. Travis Kelsey's amazing. He's one of the best tight
Oh
ends.
yeah, for sure.
One of the best tight ends to ever play. Jason Kelsey is a better center than Travis Kelsey is a tight end.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
really?
Yeah, he's very
amazing.
good. He's very good.
Very good.
He's the best center in the league at his age. He's like close to retirement. He's like,
He's very impressive.
Did you ever see when Emmitt Smith? You know, he used to keep all of his touchdown balls.
I did not know that.
You didn't know that?
balls. Sorry, the way you said
Touchdown
that.
balls.
Touchdown balls.
He used to take his touchdown balls.
Balls.
They went into his storage. I mean, who God only knows how many touchdowns he scored, but he just had them in garbage bags. Like people would
I was about to say,
kill
like,
to have one of those balls,
Jeez.
and he'd be like, he just like open them up. It was like a documentary. He's like, "Oh yeah, here's some balls from here's some balls. Let me just."
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Didn't realize he had the camera.
Is that Aaron Andrews over there? You want to see some of these balls? Remember when she got caught being naked in a hotel room?
Oh, through a
But-
peephole?
Yeah, through a peep. I guess
What?
being caught being naked is
Yeah,
the
it's
wrong.
not
So
the-
remember when she was violated?
Like he said caught, but someone was looking through a piece.
Yeah.
That's why. Let's specify this.
Man, that sounds like such a man thing.
Yeah.
They caught her in a room.
We talked
Being naked.
we talked about this in the gym this week, but did you guys see the that ESPN personality Chris Bosworth?
Chris Broussard.
Broussard, whatever his name is. Did you see what he said this week?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
He called a coach a hard R word.
Oh. I tried to get you to beep it out, but you didn't move. You didn't move, not even an inch.
So
The N-word?
No,
The N-word.
I said R word.
Andrew didn't hear you. I was like, N-word.
I said R word.
Yeah,
I got
you
you,
couldn't
I
even
got you.
confuse them, but in your brain, went N-word.
Bro,
You
I
were
was
like,
did y'all see that?
God.
Did y'all see
N-word.
that skit where they're not skit? The guy was like, "Man, we just had someone talking to Theo Vaughn. That dude is outrageous."
Yeah.
But he was like,
out of
the
pocket.
guy was talking. He's like, "Man, he's like, this isn't funny." Like, because Theo was laughing, and he's like, "This, we just had someone drop the N word over here." And Theo's like, "Nah, man, you're right. It's not funny." He's like, "When I feel like I gotta get it out, I just write it down." The guy was like, "Hey, bro, dude, Theo Vaughn is like, he's too much."
so Chris Broussard said he apologized,
He was talking about a coach,
which is fine.
and he said is he? I don't know the exact quote, but basically calling him a special needs individual,
Bring up the beat button.
All right.
and then
we just won't say it. How about that?
I can't be trusted. You
and then
bring it
all
up.
right, and then he finishes his statement. He lets somebody else talk, and in the same segment, so within like probably 45 seconds to a minute, he apologizes for saying it.
Smart.
And his
But hold on,
apology,
but wait.
is it's okay. I have a first cousin that is also special needs. We had to. She passed away last month. We had to put her down. Oh, it's like what?
I mean, he's clicking on all cylinders.
I
over
mean,
there.
come on.
He's
man.
like, no. He's like, no. She wasn't good at math. We couldn't deal with it anymore.
Everyone's like, "You sure you're not?"
But he's like, boy, could she play the piano?
He was like, "Well, New York allows late stage abortions."
Oh
so-
my God, Jesus, Jesus, Andrew, and I'm the problem. I'm the problem.
I mean, you still are the problem. But
Yeah, I'm a little bit the
care
problem.
for you, sir.
I'm a little
I'll
bit the
be
problem.
honest, I think we're all probably a little bit of the problem.
Yeah, especially
Dusty
me.
more than most, but
What are you
That's
doing?
why I'm leaving.
To go home.
Yeah, I do need to go home. Gabby's got to do some stuff.
Oh well, let's just end the episode.
Sure.
okay.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
good. We're good. Jeez, man, what a rude thing.
Maybe he's just gonna abruptly leave.
My God.
James like, is Mabry leaving? I'm gonna go
James
change
like,
right now.
and play.
All right. Thanks everybody for listening to this part 2 of us catching up. You'll probably won't see Mabry again for 4 or 5 more weeks. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And James, I'm sure
See
you'll listen to the next 4 or 5.
2024.
All right, guys. Until next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Peace.